Do you?
All right, so you know I work for the comedy club,
Okay, yeah.
but also the other aspect of it is food. It's a restaurant.
Okay, yeah.
I had a interesting, and we can. And
Uh-oh.
you used to work at Target, so I don't know if you've ever had this happen to you.
Oh, boy.
But it was crazy because it's food. So this guy tried to come in. I'll start. So this guy comes in. He's like, "Hey, can I speak with the manager?" They come and get me.
Yep.
So I go to him.
Can I just tell you those are my favorite?
Dude, I mean, it's just like, I should have known something was off.
Yeah.
But whatever, I try to be nice. So I talk to the guy. He's like, "Hey, man." He gives me his name. He's like, "I'm a doctor. I left the States, and I'm just now getting back. The last time I was here, I had a bad experience with my food because you guys didn't prepare it, and the manager said, when I come back, I can get 2 new steaks." And I'm like, "Whoa, who's the manager?" And he gave me some manager that was here like years ago. So I was like, okay, well, the manager isn't here anymore, and I can't approve that.
Right.
He's like, "Well, if you want to..."
How long ago was this?
I mean, the manager must have worked
Supposedly,
there like 3 years ago. Allegedly, 3 years ago. So he was like...
So it's 3 years ago?
Yes.
And he's just been holding on to those 2 steaks for 3 fucking years.
So
Holy
he's
shit.
like, if you want to be a good business...
What?
He's like, "You'll give me my steaks, and we'll call it even." So first I kind of was like, you know what? Maybe he's right. Maybe this did happen. So I walk away.
See, he hit you with that Robert California. That's what it was.
Dude,
you ever seen The Office?
No, yeah.
Robert California, when he's in the interview and he just like he starts interviewing them. That's what he did. He interviewed you.
So I like walk away like an idiot. And I'm like, oh, maybe I will ring in the steaks and everything. And I'm like, wait, what am I thinking?
Yeah, why the fuck would you do that?
Why would I believe this? Guy just told me he was a doctor in a different country.
I'm about to roll in and be like, "Hey, I'm a surgeon from Australia. Give me some steaks, bitch."
So I stop and I turn around. I was like, "Hey, you know what, sir? Since the manager doesn't work here anymore, I can't really approve that."
So did you say like, "Okay, let me go get those," and then you started walking away and you turned around?
No. I was like, let me go talk with my GM, because I was going to go talk to my boss. Yeah. And be like, "Hey, this guy said this," because I mean the story's so ridiculous.
So you said you were gonna go talk to your GM, and as you're walking away, you're like, "Wait, this is stupid." You just made an executive decision.
Yeah, it was just like, wait, what am I doing?
Yeah, for sure. As you should.
I go back and I was like, "Hey, I can't approve the steaks, but I'll give you tickets to another show. You just got back into town. Let me treat you tonight.
Then you guys can still get paid because they'll probably end up buying drinks and food and all kinds of stuff."
That's what I thought. So he's like, "Okay, yeah, man, go get the tickets." So then I go get the tickets. I come back, and he's like, "You know what, man? I don't even want the tickets. I just want my steaks." And I was like,
"Sorry,
well, I can't do that." And he's like,
"How big is this guy? He wants to eat 2 steaks to himself."
I mean, it's like he wasn't.
Is he a 2 steak guy?
Yes, he's a 2 steak guy.
Okay.
So I was like, "Hey, man, I can't do that. Come to the show." He's like, "I don't want the tickets. Just go get my steaks." And I was like,
"I'm sorry, I can't do that for you. Best I can do is the show. You can either take that and be happy or fuck off."
Exactly. So he starts like getting loud with me.
Yeah, of course he does.
And he's like, "I'm a doctor, and I went and saved lives. And you're not going to give me a fucking steak?" And I was like, "I mean, thank you for your help, but I mean, just because you had a bad experience doesn't mean you..."
Did he have an accent or anything, or he's an American doctor?
No, he was an American guy. The dude...
So he went to another...
He wasn't a fucking doctor.
He wasn't a doctor?
No, he wasn't a doctor. He was some crazy guy that came off the streets.
How do you know?
I don't... Well, we'll find out one day. Maybe one day I'm sick and I'll look up and I'll see his...
I mean, did he look like he was dressed like a doctor, or
no.
He looked like a homeless guy?
He didn't look like a homeless guy either. He looked like an average Joe. But the story was so ridiculous that I kind of was like, I wanted to believe him. But then when he started getting hostile over these steaks, I was like, oh, something's off here. Because I imagine if he's done it to me, he's done it to other people. And it's probably worked.
Yeah.
Because he's an intimidating, larger guy.
Yeah.
So he's like, just give me my steaks. And I was like, you're not going to get any steaks. And you're being kind of rude about it.
Did you say you were being rude about it? Did you really?
I don't mind. Yeah, I'll run my mouth. I'm about that life.
See, I never ran my mouth, but I would always just shut it down. Like, I just didn't tolerate it. Like, if you're gonna raise your voice or you're gonna curse, I'm just like, I'm done with you. Like, I just shut it down. So like, anyways, finish your deal.
So he starts getting loud. So now we're going back and forth, and I was like, you're being rude about it. He's like, I'm not being rude. He's like, this is a terrible business. You guys won't keep your word. And I was like, you haven't been here in 3 years.
Right, motherfucker. And you're just like saying nonsense. You just came in with a story.
Some random stuff that I can even...
It'd be different if you had like a certificate with his signature on it or something. Like, even that you can at least somewhat start to buy.
I mean, I don't know if doctors carry cards, but it would have been nice if he gave
No, I'm saying a certificate from the previous manager.
Right.
Like that, you would be like, all right, I feel comfortable honoring this. You know what I mean? But like, even then, it's still slightly sketchy. So for you to just come in with nothing and be like, hey, we're going to work on the honor system. Let me tell you a story here. You're going to listen, and by the end of it, you're not going to ask questions. You're going to give me 2 free steaks.
Dude,
go.
So he gets hostile. So he takes a step towards me. Well, I'm a knucklehead. So you take a step towards me, I'm going to take a step towards you. He's like, you better go get my steaks. So I'm like, and if I don't? This is real. In front of customers.
And if I don't?
And then finally the bartender was like, Keith, just leave
I would have never said that. I would have never said that.
I'm not thinking at this moment. He's like, this is embarrassing.
You're a hothead, man.
I'm not a hothead.
Yeah, no, you are. I'm sorry, man. Like, you've told a couple stories like on the podcast alone where it's just like subtle shit, and you're just like, I'm just ready to fuck them up. And I'm just like, yo, Keith, chill.
No,
he's just trying to steal some steaks from you. Like, he's not going to get away with it.
Look, I have like a Napoleon complex, and I was like bullied when I was a kid.
Like, bro, you just let it go, man. Let it go. Let it go. It's not worth it.
He was challenging. Look, I didn't want to back
down. It's not worth it, bro. I get it, man. That pride, it hurts. But
next time I will breathe.
Yeah, you're hostile, dog. I will breathe. Hey, if someone starts, like, if you get offended, that's what I'm picking up on. If you get offended, you're like, you trying to go outside?
Well, I mean, in the past couple of stories.
Hey, if you want, I can talk to the Knockout Boys, get you jumped in. You know, you can be the strong man.
I'm good on that. I'll try not to live that gang life. But so I take a step towards him. I'm like, and if I don't, and he was like, and he literally like a fucking comic book movie. He goes, "You're gonna regret this." And he starts like walking, like slowly backing away. This is real.
He starts like walking backwards
in front of customers and kids. Actually, we had a table walk out because of this. Like, because it was getting so loud between him and I. And I was like, look, and he's like backing away, and he goes, you're going to regret this. He goes, my boys in Kansas City are going to see you. Yeah, this is real. And I was like, cool. I didn't say anything else after that. I was like, cool. Can't wait till I see him. And then he left. And so there might be a bounty on my head over these 2 steaks. So
Keith, that should be on your New Year's resolution too. Is chill the fuck out.
This happened before New Year's, so this
happened before New Year's.
I'm a new man. I'm cool. If you would have,
you said,
you wouldn't let anyone look.
What are you gonna do about it, little man?
Look, this is a Napoleon complex. He was taller, he was bigger than me, and I felt like he thought I was gonna punk out because he was bigger than me. So I wanted to prove to him.
Yeah, but that's when you just shut it down. You don't have to fucking fire back. You fired back. You fired back. You sent an invitation for him to fire back.
Well, there's a bounty on my head over these steaks, so hey.
What's the bounty?
I don't know. It might be an ass whooping for me. I don't know.
Well, he said people. I'm saying, what the fuck do I get out of it whenever I fucking?
Oh, I don't know. You gotta find whatever hospital he's practicing at, and see what he can come up with.
Dr. Angry here.
Holy sh! Yeah, you're right. You know, now looking back at it, I guess I've had.
Yeah, like there was. It was